What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And we're going to go ahead and just jump right into the video.
Here's the thing. If you're not fighting to keep me, I'm not fighting to make you stay.
Okay, so she's saying, if you're not fighting to keep me in a relationship, then I'm not going to fight for you to stay with me, right? Now, obviously, we're all sensical people. We all have sense. We all know exactly what she's talking about. If she's in a relationship with a man and he is not, going above and beyond, if they maybe have an argument and she's like, I'm going to leave, and he's just like, okay, then she's not going to be like, well, trying to fight for his attention, trying to make him realize her worth and stuff like that. We get all of that. But you know what I don't understand? Why, if he's in a relationship with you, okay, why should he be fighting to keep you to begin with? Where does a fight come from? In the entire situation, where does a fight come from? Okay? And this is how I know that a lot of people are not aware of how to disagree in a relationship, how to have different opinions, feelings, thoughts, ideas about particular subjects. Every argument doesn't lead to a breakup. Everything doesn't lead to, a situation where it's like, well, you better fight to keep me, or you better prove to me, how much you want to be with me. Like, if you're in a relationship already, what is the point of him fighting for you? He should be out, doing whatever he's doing. The world is hard enough. I say it all the time. The world is hard enough. Why should he be fighting to keep you in a relationship when he's already in a relationship with you? And let me just go a step further, because I don't want this to go over anybody's head of what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, right, you're already in a relationship. You guys already have decided that, he's like, this is my girl, and you're like, this is my man. A lot of times, women will take things like, oh, you're not fighting to keep me because maybe he doesn't buy you flowers. Okay? Because maybe you guys have been together for a long time and, things have gotten a little bit more comfortable. Whatever the case is, you guys are not going out and you're not being wined and dined like when you guys were in the dating stage, because maybe you guys have, children now, or, a lot of other business ventures. It shouldn't be a fight. Because people use broad terms like, oh, you're not fighting to keep me. Like, they use these broad terms, and it's left up to the interpretation of the viewer to say, yeah, my man's not fighting to keep me either. He doesn't, do this. Or my man's not fighting to keep me either. He's not, let me think of an example that I can use that nobody's going to go in my comment section, okay, and then start saying, well, that doesn't make sense, Rivah, but my man is not fighting to keep me. He doesn't buy me flowers every single day. He doesn't tell me I look beautiful every single time before I leave the house. He's not doing all of these things. He doesn't fly me to Dubai like how my homegirls get flued out. Okay, so that means that he's not fighting to keep me. No. That's not how it works. It's not about fighting to keep you. What would he be fighting for? A lot of women feel like their man is not fighting to keep them, and their man is completely oblivious to the fact that they even have these feelings to begin with. Because they think everything is good. They're like, I thought everything was fine. I thought our relationship was fine. I thought, us having Netflix and ordering dinner on a Friday night and just hanging out in front of the TV with her and I was cool. She seemed like she liked it. I didn't know that she wanted me to buy her flowers, and she never implied that to me. She never told me that's what she's interested in. That's never what I did before in the beginning anyway. But what she's actually doing is comparing you to the other people that she sees somewhere else, comparing you to the people on social media, her homegirls, her friends, when they get together and they have brunch and what so and so's finding out what, her husband is doing for her. Now she's comparing you, and then she's like, well, he doesn't even appreciate me. Because if he did appreciate me, for an example, he would have got me a push present. Because my friends got push presents. I had his kids and he didn't buy me any push present. And in the meantime, the man is like, what's a push present? Which it's a gift that some men give their wives after they give birth to their child. They give them a gift. Okay? So she can be at brunch like, oh wow, my man does not even appreciate me. All I did was have a baby. I had a baby and that was just it. He doesn't appreciate me. He's not fighting to keep me. It's left to the interpretation of the viewer, which is a dangerous thing. Very dangerous. Because sometimes women can be in their feelings and be so far deep into their emotions in their own world that their spouse is just standing there like, I thought I was fighting, I thought I was down, not fighting to keep you because I didn't know I needed to fight to keep you. I didn't know that I was at risk of even losing you. But I thought me going to work every day and, holding down the bills was providing for you. I thought, when I got you exactly what you hinted to me that you wanted all year for your birthday, that I was surprising you and I was courting you or dating you still, even though we're in a relationship. I thought when I, told you should go to the spa, or I thought whatever it is, I thought that I was playing my part in this relationship, but you want me to go and be above and beyond and quote unquote fight for you when I didn't know I was at risk of losing you. And then you also are having all of these feelings about me that I didn't even know about. That I was never aware of. Because I thought everything was good. I thought everything was cool. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you love your spouse, okay? As a woman, you love your man. There's no reason that he should be fighting, okay? Fighting to keep you. Because why would he be at risk of losing you? Because if he is at risk of losing you on a whim for whatever these, willy-nilly things, or whenever your emotions are like a roller coaster, whenever they go up and down, he's at risk of losing you again. Or the minute that you guys get into an argument, he's at risk of losing you again because you said up, he said down, and because you guys disagreed and you got your feelings hurt because he said he doesn't agree with you, now he's at risk of losing you. What would make that man feel secure enough to even marry you or stay with you? Because it shows how unstable you are. It shows how quick you are to run when the going gets tough. It exposes that nature of yourself. You're not fighting to keep me. I'm not going to prove to you that that you need to. I'm not going to prove my worth. It shows that if something goes in the opposite way, you're going to be quick to just throw in the towel rather than have dialogue, rather than express your needs, your wants. As a woman, you cannot put your thought process onto a man. You can't expect a man to think exactly how you think as a woman because you are a woman. You're more emotional, okay? Your feelings get caught up more into things. So you can't expect him to have your brain. That would be like you being with a woman instead that maybe has your similar, genetic makeup where you have similar thought processes, feelings, emotions that change. Once a month you have a certain time that your emotions drastically change because of your hormones. It's the complete opposite with a man. He's a logical thinker. They're a little bit more stable thinkers. Okay, not to say that they don't have different emotions and feelings as well, but it's very different. It's important that you know that you have to express yourself. You have to communicate. You have to say, I need this from you. I would like this from you. I'm asking for this from you. I require this from you. I feel like this, and when I feel like this, I need you to tell me this. Communication. Not just, well, since he not doing this, I'm not doing this. That's like an enemy against another enemy. That's not somebody who wants the relationship to work. Maybe you guys are at odds. Maybe you have your own feelings. He has his own feelings. Maybe you guys cannot see eye to eye. It would be foolish of you to walk away from something, walk away from a relationship or a situation because of your ego getting in the way, saying, well, if he's not doing it, I'm not doing it. Well, if he's not going to apologize, I'm not going to apologize. You're going to let the whole relationship, fall apart, break apart over how you feel at the moment, which feelings are fleeting. Now, I'm not talking about if a man, okay, let me clarify. I'm not talking about if a man is just blatantly showing you he doesn't care about you, right? Like, blatantly uninterested, blatantly just like disgusted, doesn't, ill-treating you. That's a completely different scenario. I'm talking about having that dialogue. Somebody has to be the one to bring it back. And as a woman, being, the balance to a relationship, more times than not, it's supposed to be you. It's supposed to be you. I know we didn't talk about this earlier. Are you willing to talk about this right now? Now that you're willing to talk about this, I would like to say this. This is how I felt earlier. I may have been more emotional. I may have been this, but I would like to talk about this with you. Because when you do this, it made me feel this way. And when I feel this way, it causes me to shut down to this, to that. But I want this to work with you. So I'm expressing myself to you. Can you meet me here? I can guarantee he's not going to say no. A lot of this advice that we see on, TikTok or other places is always about like, oh, you know your worth, love yourself, forget him, leave him, da da da. And none of it is about resolving a conflict. None of it is about how to make it work when you're in the thick of it. It's all about running. You're gonna, even if you run from that situation, you're gonna get into another situation, and you're gonna do the same thing, and the same thing, and the same thing with different people. And what do they say? Insanity is repeating the same exact thing and expecting different results. Let's not repeat the same thing. Let's work on it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I genuinely want to know. I want to know how you guys feel about this. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.